Good afternoon, students. In our first video, we studied the life processes, that is nutrition, in plants as well as the animals. Second video, we studied the respiratory system, a second life process, and today we are going to learn the third life process, that is the circulatory system. What is circulatory system? Circulatory system is nothing but the system which is responsible for transporting material to each and every part of the body. So now what does this circulatory system transport? So it transports nutrients, water as well as oxygen. Now we must know basic components of the blood circulatory system. So components, basically there are three components: heart, blood and vessels. So you are able to see on the screen, this is the heart, blood, different components of the blood, and these are the blood vessels, veins and arteries. These are the two different types of blood vessels. Now circulatory system. Circulatory system, which gases are transported? Now you must pay attention. Now circulatory system, the circulatory system carries two types of a blood. What two types of a blood it will carry? It carries pure blood and impure blood. So what is pure blood? So the blood which contain oxygen, they are termed as a oxygen rich blood or pure blood. And impure blood means oxygen which is poor in oxygen or carbon dioxide. Maximum carbon dioxide is present. So what are the two types of a blood carries circulatory system? Oxygen, oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood, pure blood and impure blood. Now the heart is the organ at the center in the circulatory system which pumps the blood around the body. Now what is the function? First component of a blood circulatory system is the heart. And what is the function of a heart? Heart helps in pumping the blood to the body parts. Now basically the inside the heart you will see the two sections, two types of a blood: oxygenated blood and deoxygenated blood, pure blood and impure blood. You are able to see blue color and red color parts of the heart. So right side of the heart which carries oxygen poor blood or deoxygenated blood, while left side you are able to see that is red color one, that is oxygen rich blood. Now heart coverings. Heart is made up of with the pericardium which covers the heart and the large blood vessels attached to the heart. Pericardium, this is the outermost membrane or a layer which is connective tissues, surrounds the heart and filled with the fluid. There are three types of a wall present in this membrane, pericardium. So that is epicardium, myocardium and endocardium. As the name suggested, epi means upon, the outermost layer, myocardium, that is the middle layer, and endocardium, that is the innermost layer. Okay children, now you understand the basic structure of the heart. Human heart is made up of with the four chamber, two auricles or atrium and two ventricles. So upper two chambers are termed as a right atrium and left atrium. Right side right atrium, left side left atrium. Right side ventricle, left side ventricle. So these are the four chambers. The chambers of the heart have a different functions. See, now in this chamber of the heart you are able to see blood to the lungs. As it is color is showing, blue color means deoxygenated blood. So from the vena cava, superior and inferior vena cava, from the different parts of the body, the superior and inferior vena cava carry the impure blood and they pour in this chamber. this chamber helps in a storing of the impure blood, and then it sends to the lungs for reoxygenation. Lungs helps in a mixing of oxygen, and then that oxygenated blood comes in the heart from this chamber, and then biggest aorta pour this blood into a arteries. Okay, now the structure of the heart. The valves between the atria or the ventricles are connected to the inner walls of the heart by tough tendons. So this is the heart can pump the blood because it is made up of a muscle, and muscle tissue works contracting, squeezing or relaxing. Continuous contraction and relaxation of the heart helps in a transport of the blood, or shifting of the blood and receiving of the blood. How does the heart pump the blood? First, all the parts of the heart on the either side work together in a repeated sequence. The two atria contract and relax, then the two ventricles contract and relax. This is how the blood moves through the heart and pump to the lungs in the body. One complete sequence of the contraction and relaxation is called heartbeat. Now, blood vessels. Basically, in the beginning, we have seen the image, that is, there are three types of blood vessels. As the blood moves through the blood circulatory system, it moves into three types of blood vessels: arteries, capillaries and veins. Arteries carry blood away from the heart, that is the pure blood, from the heart to the different parts of the body. Capillaries are the link arterioles to veins. They join arteries, and veins are joined through fine blood vessels, that is capillaries. Veins carry the blood towards the heart, that is impure blood, from the different parts of the body to the heart. Now, blood vessels. Arteries. Arteries are nothing but a large vessels, carry the blood from the heart to the tissue of the body, carry oxygenated blood, with the exception of pulmonary artery, because pulmonary name itself indicate that blood vessels carries the blood from the lungs. When the word pulmonary comes, it directly means that is the lung. From the lungs, whenever the blood comes, that is pulmonary artery. Impure blood, it carries the impure blood. From the thick wall need to withstand pressure produced when heart pushes blood into them. Now, capillaries. These are the smallest blood vessels. Walls are only 1 cell thick and very narrow, and important for bringing the nutrients and oxygen to the tissues and absorbing carbon dioxide and other waste products. Now, veins. What is veins? So, once the blood has passed through the capillary system, it must be returned to the heart, done by veins. Walls contain connective tissues and smooth muscles. Largest veins contain one-way valves that keep blood flowing towards the heart. Many found near skeletal muscles. When muscles contract, blood is forced through the veins. Now, in a next video, we will study how the blood is circulated throughout the body. Keep studying, stay home and stay healthy. Thank you very much.